Can y'all hear me now? Audio good now? Can you go on live?
So, yeah.
Oh, we good? We good. Appreciate that, y'all. Thank y'all. We are good. We good now. I don't know what I'm gonna get back to but we good now though. Hey man, thank y'all for y'all patience, man. I'm Fat. Once again, this Fat's Barbershop Club. We got my guy John Goldsmith in the building. Oh, I know what it was. I had to pull my other screen up.
Oh, okay.
My other camera, the main volume. But yeah, hey, we was talking about his coaching journey. I don't want him to go back all the way through it. Oh, well, look, he say he can go back all the way through it, man. That's what we're gonna do. We talking about his journey to coaching, and we're gonna start it right now.
I told him I wasn't initially. I didn't want to be a coach.
Yeah.
I didn't want to deal with nothing. I wanted to get through with school and just sit on my butt. A friend of mine asked me to come teach, so I went over to Lincoln Center. I said Lincoln Center was deemed a trouble school, just like Career Academy, when that wasn't the case. People just needed to be talked to before or given a chance. So when I walked into class the first day, she introduced me to the kids, and the kids looked at me and they started back talking. I was kind of like, "What's going on?" So she pulled me out the hallway. She said, "These are the kids that get in trouble. I'm not gonna lie to you. These are the ones they kicked out of school and they sent them over here." So I was like, "Okay." So she was like, "You're gonna do health and PE?" I said, "That's cool." So I realized like the first 2 days I was going into PE with my towel and slacks and square toes, and I'm just uncomfortable, so I can't do anything. Yeah. So I asked my principal, which happened to be Mr. Rogers, who was our assistant principal at Ruston Junior High. Okay. So he for sure hired me on the spot. So we went through with that, bro, and I came the next day fully dressed in my kind of basketball gear, played basketball, thrashed the kids. The kids was like, "Hey, man," now they got my respect because I beat them in basketball. After that, everything just kind of changed. But I don't think I do that, use the basketball thing until I go to Yum and Jeff our park game. Okay. I'm just going to support, you know what I'm saying? Know both guys, and they just happy.
Yeah.
So that's my idea. Okay, they made these kids happy. Boom. I go over here at Lincoln Center, I make them happy. And to this day, I still talk to every last one of those kids. Today, it's a hard day. They all reached, it's going to be 2008. And them kids ain't never, ever stop reaching out to me. Yeah. And so that right there for me, basketball is a tool. I don't make it in life. I had a lot of hard times, a lot of tears, a lot of bad things happen. I have to coach, go in that gym with them kids. Yeah. Man, that stuff be gone. Just like today, I went to practice today. Yeah. Team embraced me with open arms, bro, and it's just what I do now. Now that's my thing. Yeah. But I watched them. I didn't watch Phil Jackson, Jeff Miller, Sean Johnson, Coach.
Jeff Miller and Big Young, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all, those really some staples in both communities, man. That really bring both communities together. Right, sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really look to Jeff and Big Young like the mayors of they communities, man, and that's real big because I saw somebody make a post somebody tagged them and they said everybody need a Jeff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and that's for real. Everybody need a Jeff and a Young, man. You can't go without those guys, man. They there for you for whatever it is.
Time, no matter what.
It don't matter. Like yeah, man. So you got into coaching the alternative school, the quote unquote troubled kids. Then you checked out Yum and Jeff do they they were going back and forth in our part for championships, wasn't it? Yeah. They had they run for the championships. Yeah. So of course those guys were younger. The basketball players were younger, at that time. Talk about how it was coaching those very guys that Yum and Jeff were coaching when they got to you. Like, what was that like?
like to say, Sean, I know you watching. Tyler played for me first. But now, when they got to me, man, I just turned it up a notch or whatnot. I pushed them till they broke. I made every last, you can love Pooh Bear, the Taylor's Walk, to all that, crying.
Yeah.
I pushed them to the brink, bro. I just saw something else. I said it, I.E. Lewis, and when I got on at Grambling, the I.E. Lewis team, they hit me back. And I don't know why I said this. I said, I can't coach 6th grade, but I can coach college.
Mm-hmm.
I promise. That was 2009.
Yeah.
Everything that I learned when trying to walk on the Grambling State play basketball, I used that for my practice. Like everything, like the plays I see people run now, them kids at I.E. Lewis ran the exact same plays. Like no game was close, not done. And so that just kind of, turned everything up for me, bro. Just they seasoned them, and I went and put them in the oven, man.
You was a good tune-up guy.
It's gonna tune up, or you gonna break.
Or you gonna break.
But thank God, bro. Like them kids, bro. Somebody asked me, bro, on All In Sports. They did an interview, and they asked me what was my favorite team to coach, and I was like, man, I love these kids. My favorite team to coach, the I.E. Lewis group. Yeah. That's what made me realize. That's why I won't take nothing from nobody now. Those kids wanted to be in the gym 24/7, and I made it available. So call me and let me know you want to get in the gym. It was no way. Like Young, we laugh about it now. Young brought his 8th grade team over there to smack them. Smacked them. Went to Russell Junior High, Coach Brown. I said, man, Coach, let's play a game. No, Coach, I can't do that. Yeah. But that's thanks to J Boy, to Molly Burke. That group, they were freshmen at the time, so I would invite them on weekends. They would beat my boys up. Yeah. You beat my boys up. Yeah. And I go play the 6th grade team. I'm finna mop the floor with them. Yeah. So if it wasn't for them coming over there, man.
And that was some heat, man. Them boys, Molly and J Boy. Golly.
All of D Sam.
Oh, D Sam, yeah, D Sam with the defense, man. That was, them guys. You had your hands on a good group. For sure. A real good group, man. You did a little time at Grambling Prep. Were you there for Grambling High? The coaching, did you coach the Grambling High era leading into the prep, or did you just do prep?
I did prep.
You did prep.
I did prep 17.
Okay.
And if it wasn't for that's HUD. If it wasn't for HUD, I wouldn't have coached. I went over to Grambling State first, and I asked Coach Jackson. He just got in. I was like, I'm trying to get on to staff. He was like, hey man, go over there to League Precinct, get some more time under your belt. And I don't think he knew at the time. I had the time. Yeah. I was Coach White at Tech. I was a Coach Bush for the second. Okay. And I was also with Coach Beck and Coach Chester over there first and whatnot. But I was just gonna go over there, bro, sit down a couple of practices, maybe attend a couple of games. He looked at me and said, hey man, go take the coaching test. Yeah. And I just like, okay. I went and took the coaching test, and still I wasn't, the first 2 weeks I wasn't in it. Yeah. He come to me, he said, this is exact word. Hey man, you know what you did with that New Living Word group? You need to do that here. You know what I'm saying? Because them my boys too. And then a kid asked me after school, bro. He's my godson. I was like, Tristan. He stays in Formerville. He said, hey, you can work out here in school. So I was like, sure. And the rest is history.
You went from there.
Rest is history, bro. That's almost one state.
Almost one state. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey man, I ain't gonna even speak on that. I ain't gonna speak on that. That ain't what this show about, Young. Oh man, so man, I don't even want to put you on the spot, but I gotta put you on the spot, man. Who was the best of the group of your group? Who was not just the best athlete, but like all around?
Lee Mason.
Who was that?
Lee Mason.
Lee Mason.
By far. It ain't close. I love everybody else, and they know that. It's love. Ain't nobody. You're not. I have a regret with me. If I would have had time, I feel like I had so much on my plate. If I would have been where I was now, that kid would easily be playing overseas or possibly leave. Hey man, I need you to go run 50 hills. Bet.
Yeah.
I had no problem.
Yeah.
Like some people that resist, most of the kind of resist for a second, then they realize he trusted me off the jump.
Yeah.
You know, I had you in elementary at the school, and instead of us playing the elementary league, man, the parents, shout out to all the parents, man, Sean Livingston, man, all his mom and people, man, they got together, got a van, took them kids around Ruston, played churches, thrashed them, but just so they could play. And so Coach Crow, shout out to him too, over at Ruston High.
Coach Wendell Crow, yeah.
He said, hey man, you want to come over here and coach I.A. Lewis? And I told Lee, I said, I need you to trust me. He didn't know I was coming over, and I walked in the gym. They was like basketball coach, and everybody went crazy.
Yeah,
like, oh, got our boy. He trusted me, bro. Like, just man.
Yeah.
Oh man, that kid is amazing.
I like Lee, man. I like that New Living Word team, man. You know, Roper, Trace, man.
Xavier Williams.
Yeah, they Xavier just in the paint. He was just going, he was going to demolish anything in the paint, man. I saw a few games that they played, man. And them boys was real. They was legit, yeah.
Oh, that was a good group of kids. That whole arcade, everybody.
In that,
Just,
I agree with you.
To a movie, you know.
We got Jordan Blau. He said he watched them personally run through some of the best players in the state. It didn't matter the class either.
Scotlandville. When they beat Scotlandville and Natchez Central, I said, and then they beat Rabel at Rabel.
This was during Natchez Central's Scotlandville and Natchez Central.
Rabel flying on.
Oh yeah.
And New Living Word beat them on the back of Javier Roper. He had a phenomenal game, bro. But them boys love each other though.
Yeah. Shout out to Rope, man. I got Rope coming next week, Monday. I got him coming Monday, man.
Yeah.
So yeah. My boy hit me up, man, and was like, hey, I gotta get on there. I'm like, let's do it. You know. Speaking of those guys, man, I can remember you having these guys running around town, man, getting that work in, man. You talk about how they bought in 6th grade, you know what I'm saying? Now we getting into the junior high era, the high school. That's when you seeing these kids running around town with a basketball all day, every day, because John got them with it. You know what I'm saying? Like what pushed you, besides everything you've already told us that kind of drove you into it, but what pushed you to get these guys to buy into what you was doing? You know what I'm saying? Like you had to set an example for them to even want to go to abide by. So what was it that got you into that? What kept your mind going?
It started back before then.
Okay.
Shout out to Dominic Jenkins, was starting point guard at Ruston High, and he would have been the only player from around here to go get a full scholarship at Grant. I actually was running.
Yeah.
I like to run. Got in ROTC in college. So I said, I just got to do something now. So they had us doing them hair runs or whatever the case may be. So I started running. Mm-hmm. I did not ask those kids to do it. Yeah. They legitimately was like, you run in the morning? Yeah. I was like, yeah. 2 turned to 4, 4 turned to 5. One day it was 17 kids out there running. Yeah. So it wasn't me. Yeah. It was I just was running. And it just was like, well, the guy ain't running. If I go down there at East End, and back in the day when it's packed park, and I'm going out on people, I'm still got it. What would he do? I'm running. Yeah. And then they just followed in, bro. And the rest is history.
Man, that's dope. No, for real, that's dope, man. That's dope. Look, y'all, we running it with John Goldsmith, man. Coach John Goldsmith, Grambling State University. Hey, we got to pay some bills real quick. So y'all stay tuned for the next episode of this show right here today. We're going to come back in a minute.
PHAT'S Fresh Cuts, owned by Ruston's premier barber, Ladarius Fat Mama. At PHAT'S, we get you off the bench and into the starting lineup. Specializing in adults and children, we provide exceptional cuts and personalized services at amazing prices. Located at 415 South Farmerville Street in Ruston, Louisiana. Find us today on Booksy to book your appointment. PHAT'S Fresh Cuts. It's more than a barbershop. It's an experience.
are back, man. John, what's up, man? You good? Everything good, man? All right, man. You comfortable over there? Already, man. I appreciate you for coming, man. Look, we're gonna get into this last serial topic. You know what I'm saying? Community related topics. So you like we've been talking about the kids and you having them training and coaching them and being involved with the community. You basically what do you think our community is lacking? Just to break the ice, what are we lacking?
The ability to do.
The ability to do.
And the ability to forget. We tend to forget like things that happen.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff with the kids and the guns and stuff. We were yelling about it, man, back in the day when you see a shift. You see the kids less and less at the park playing basketball. You see, you don't have too many more athletic kids anymore. They stuck on this sport.
Right.
You just watching, I tell you, ain't nothing wrong with loving parents, but you're watching friendships, raise friendships and stuff, bro. It's just, that's what shifted, bro. Like it shifted pretty bad too. I remember everything, bro. Like East End, the park, bro. It was cool. It was a whole vibe. Man. Yeah. These younger kids that, God bless their soul, that was in situations that you can't reach all of them. That's the saddest thing.
You can't reach all of them.
Even though you want to. So it just shifted. It shifted bad. That was a trying time, bro. Then the killings or whatnot. I think, bro, really, for me, a lot of these kids, and it started with the kids, because the adults, everybody got to a point where it's like, all right, we ain't doing that. And even if we did do that, we have problems. People have, problems with each other. And man, I don't like you. Somebody are fighting and stuff. Man, that's your cousin. You be done dead.
Right.
These kids, bro, they take it to a different level, but also I feel like too many people watch them make a mistake and they're through with that kid. He done made a mistake in life. He's human. Yeah. And I think a lot of time as adults, we got more adults forgetting that these kids are human beings first. Right. Their brains ain't even developed yet to be understanding, what's what, And it's I feel like we need more teachers to understand that too. Doesn't make any sense to suspend the kid if you don't know where it come from. Exactly. And that kills a lot of hope. Yeah. Because now you're taking away the academic side of it. And you ain't gotta graduate, get your GED, whatever. You can get a trade. But the fact that a kid make a mistake in high school, nowadays that's a wrap. That's they roll it up and throw it out, man. That's crazy because everybody's entitled to a second chance, man. I feel like, third, fourth, fifth, how many other chances, as long as they trying to get it right. You know what I'm saying? You understand where they coming from. It's like you say with the sock situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't dig deep in or take that next step into talking to that kid. You never know what that situation is. First off, if you don't tell the other authority, let me talk to him. You never find out what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? And really, if you don't stop him, then you neglect the situation. If you don't stop the authority at that point, you pretty much neglect the situation, and you never pay no attention to it. Yeah, and that kid's in the military right now, doing real well, man. That's crazy, man. And I was just talking to a guy the other day, man. His parents are doctors. He went to Cedar Creek. He just graduated from Yale, right? So I was asking him about one of his classmates who was going to West Point or something, and he came back and ended up going to Tech, graduating. He's about to be an attorney or something, and I'm like, nobody ever tells us about that story. All these kids go off to play a sport, end up graduating and becoming something else in life, but we don't follow that story. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the story that we need for us to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the barber who cut his hair all through college or all through high school. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's the story that we want, not the
when something bad done happened, you know what I'm saying? And now everybody talking about it. Nah, that's not the one we want, man. But I'm glad you did what you did, or I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. Because all the kids that you talk about, every last one of them sat in my chair. You know what I'm saying? And what you saw, I saw in them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made me continue to, sow into them, man, and make sure that they continue to come out there with you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was time where I was like, hey man, that's dope what he doing. Y'all do that all the time. Y'all keep doing that. And they, I'm not saying I'm the reason why they kept doing it, but I'm just glad to be a voice that was like, hey, y'all keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because they need that, because you could have been doing that and I could have been like, man, that's crazy. Y'all ain't got to do that. And they could have, you know what I'm saying? I could have been that influence, so we gotta back all the people who are doing good in our community. You know what I'm saying? We gotta back the Jeffs, the Youngs, you know what I'm saying? The John Bonners, the Mees, everybody who doing positive, because I'm tired of hearing that it ain't enough positive role models around here, and I just named 5.
The people keep not understanding that it's a group of kids here, group of kids there we don't even know about.
Right.
You know what I mean? We don't just have kids that can make a layup or score a touchdown, bro. It's just a lot of kids. It come with it. They don't want to be reached. Yeah. You can't force them kids to try to get his life together. You can try to show him every way, but if it's not what he wants.
He only gonna see the way he want to see.
Yeah. Sure.
For real, man. So, do you think that we are lacking in community activity here in Ruston? We're gonna speak Ruston. And what can make it better? Or what can we do?
Man, that's a tough one. To get the community together.
Yeah.
We used to have grandma.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have. I couldn't shoot dice at the park. Somebody would beat the brakes out.
Yeah, somebody.
That has changed. That's the nucleus, and oh Lord, y'all don't bother me with this one, but we got a lot of churches now, and the church used to run the community.
Yeah,
and it ain't that.
Yeah,
it ain't that no more. So you're going into that, and I ain't trying to step on no toes. Any pastors out there, but it's just, if that was what it was, but if you need more people to be genuine, do something that you don't have to do.
Yeah.
The kids, when we were making our run to State of Lincoln Prep, we were the kids running. Jeff doing stuff, the Boys and Girls Club. You don't have to come out here. Jeff dropping our bag because I can't feed all these kids.
Yeah.
Just cause. And then he just kept doing it.
Right.
More people in the community have to do something out of the kindness of their own heart. Not because your kid doing something.
Right.
But sincerely, because it's just the right thing to do. Because that's what we had. People, look, I couldn't make mistakes like that in public, bro. Like, I'm getting a whooping.
I feel somebody looking at me all the time.
Oh, man. The eyeballs was on.
Yeah.
And now it ain't.
Yeah.
I think that changes everything. If the community would love their own community, like, we stay in Rusty, but do you love the city? Do you love it?
Yeah. I love it. I tell people that all the time. I love Ruston because of what I put into it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't put no bad seeds to where I'm afraid of walking around those plants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Ruston because of what I put into it. And I feel like most people who despise it, call it a curse, it's self-inflicted. You know what I'm saying? Because this land that we live on in Ruston ain't did nothing to us. You know what I'm saying? So start calling out the group of people that you are around instead of labeling the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee you a lot of people ain't lived on the north side of Ruston to say that they hate Ruston.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't been over there long enough to say that you hate Ruston. So you got to get out there and do more than just what your small circle is doing, man, and see much more, man. There's so much stuff to do in Ruston, man. I do stuff all the time. I be enjoying myself. I love Ruston. I'm downtown. Peach Festival, they do the jump. I'm there. I'm down there. You know, interacting. You gotta enjoy it because it's what we got, and the fun part of it. I mean, if you go to Texas, let's say you go to Houston, right? You're really going to Humble, right? And you're gonna drive into Houston.
Right.
That's about 30 minutes away. So why are you complaining about driving to Monroe to have to go to Surge or something to have your entertainment? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we need some stuff here. But if you go out of town, you're not going to that direct place. You still gonna have to travel to go. You know what I'm saying? So embrace that here where you're from, you know, and then you enjoy it a little better.
You know what, bro? I was thinking, I was leaving Bernice today, getting my mom's stuff, bro. And when I was coming through, coming through Dubai. And I remember going up to Dubai, Rico did was playing back in the day. And it was Flourish. And it's just me thinking, it ain't even top of it.
Yeah, go. We own it.
When people move out their community, it's almost like alumni. You graduate from Grambling State, go get your money back to the school and show school, like go get some money back. But I think the same thing, happen to these small towns, your Athens and things of that nature. People graduate, they move, and you're taking so much stuff away. Yeah. And if you do put that negative connotation on the city of Ruston, you graduate, you move, go to Houston, start your family up. It's still where you came from. Exactly. What you gonna do when you come back? You can do it. There's so much stuff people can do. You can be start a page, network. You got so many people that's doing so good, but they're not here. That don't mean because you away, you can't still do the same. Come here and make this community grow. Right. And that's a disconnect too. Man, it's so digital right now, man. You don't have to be there to do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be somewhere to do something like. So it's a lot to do. Networking is key. You know what I'm saying? We got to come in. Networking is key. Bayou Axe is becoming a local hotspot. I've been hearing about Bayou Axe downtown in the old pro athlete. You say pro athlete? Yeah, in that old spot. Yeah, I had to throw it back to I remember pro athlete. Man. But yeah, that's it's a piece of joint like a bar over there. Yeah, they've been going over there having a good time right across the railroad track, man. Hey, I had to dig deep. I was just telling somebody on one of the pods that about reminding them about the Dion when Dion came. Dion came. He came to because Pat Tilley, the guy who owned the store, played for the Cardinals. Play quarterback in wrestling, isn't it? No, Pat. That's I can't even think about him now, but he went to the league, though. Yeah, that's Patrick Ramsey. Patrick Ramsey. Okay. Pat Tilley's he's from Shreveport, but he went to Tech. Okay. Yeah, he went to Tech, went to the league, played receiver for Arizona, came back and opened up the shoe store here. And he had a bunch of people coming through, but I remember Dion was like the biggest name that came through. And that was that had everybody checking out of school that day, man. That's my spot, bro. They had the Nike Air Boots. Yeah. When I picked up a pair of Huaraches, shout out to Nike. Yeah. Look, price was $198. I knew what I was doing. Show your mama the shoe. Your mama gonna say no, and then I'm gonna get this other shoe that costs $100 that I really wanted. Yeah. Nah, for real. No. Yeah, Jeff. Pat Ramsey. Hey, man. What else? Oh, and I want to talk about this park. You brought it up how the park used to be when we was coming up. What you think is the issue behind it now? Behind not being able to go out and freely enjoy. Well, I ain't gonna say freely enjoy. I'm not even gonna jump into that pun. Why is it that our community feels as if they can't go out and have a good time at the park? It's probably the youngsters, man. It's the youngsters. This whole and I don't never use. I hear it a lot, man. If young boy had everybody, I done seen people get beat up. You put a little John on the club back in the day and watch somebody get stuck. Oh yeah. I really think it's there. A lot of people don't feel safe. You got to feel safe when you just want to go have a good time and enjoy yourself. But again, I told you, it just stems down, bro. Like the respect. If the youngsters have to respect the elders. I ain't never come try to check nobody over me. You know, when I was a kid, it's respect first, and you got to have that respect. And I feel like now it's just iffy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not coming out there. I'm grown. I'm licensed to carry too, but I just don't even want to be out there. First time going out there playing with yesterday, but it was just a couple people out there. You know, if they can make it, if they can just get out there on the way, and I just keep seeing them. And I done reached out to a kid, but I just don't even know the kid. He's sagging, you know. I can't, you know, I'm telling the kid, like, man, I've been through all that. You know what I'm saying? Really ain't supposed to be here now. Right. You know, and the kid just, for whatever he's going through, it was, you could tell, and I just, man, God bless you, bro. Come on. Yeah. What you gotta do. So they got a lot to do with it.
Yeah, man. I think we could always do better when they do give us a chance. Be more organized. And I ain't talking about like paperwork organized. I'm talking about don't leave it a mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, clean it up after you done what you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my biggest issue. Like, I cut some city workers hair, you know what I'm saying, that had to go out and clean that field up, clean the parking lot up, and do all of that, right? So I knew a couple of people who were going out there. So I said, hey, man, y'all got trucks, just put some trash bags on the back and just, you know, then go and dump it at the end of the day or whatever, you know, just not saying that the city was having an issue with it, but it got to me, so I got to them. Well, they didn't do that. And then the very couple weeks later, that's when they put the ropes up. But yeah, then they put the ropes up. And I'm like, it's something just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all, I don't remember it being a fight during the kickball sessions. I don't remember it being nothing that, you know, broke out or anything, but it was the cleaning up. They were losing money having to pay overtime. You know what I'm saying? They were spending money having to pay for overtime for people to go out and clean it up. And I thought that was an easy fix, but they didn't fix it. So, you know, like it's some things that can be fixed just by following the rules, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I look, I was just telling somebody, it's the way we are to rules is like some women hear the word submissive. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't saying nothing. I said some, but when they hear the word submissive, it's like it turns into a one-way word, and they feel like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to be submissive as well, is how they cut it off. And when it comes down to these rules, I feel like that's black people too. Like, oh no, y'all supposed to submit to us, but we ain't supposed to be submissive to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If we could just, all right, y'all want us to do this, and this. All right, we're gonna do that and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the submissive part. You know what I'm saying? That's not bowing down and yes, master, and this and that and that. And man, it's crazy to think that. You know what I'm saying? All they want you to, they put the rules there to stop you, but they also able to be followed. You know what I'm saying? So I think if we go about it that way, man, they can go down to the park all day, every day. Yeah. It wouldn't be a problem.
Still gotta be safe.
But you gotta be safe. You gotta be clean. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta respect. You gotta show some respect, man.
Just know the youngsters, you ain't gotta do everything in public, bro.
Hey. You know? And that's, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to blame the youngsters because they the ones who want to go out there, but I also want them to understand that, hey, y'all can fix this problem. I'm not blaming you, but I'm letting you know that it's a problem that you can fix.
And they are the future, man.
They are the future. Always the future, man. Sure, look.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out
here? We are about to do Fast 5, man. I got 5 categories, man. You're gonna choose one of the categories, and you're gonna give me either your top 5 out of it. You're gonna give me one out of it, or whatever it is. But I got 5 categories, and here they are: actors and actresses. That's first category. Songs, restaurants, movies, and TV series.
Dang, I can choose out of 5, huh?
Okay.
Favorite actor. Still, man, I know he made mistakes. Gotta be Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Mm.
I felt that movie in my soul. It was lost. I didn't know where to stay. I was young. I didn't, I was homeless for a little while. I was a kid. Okay. So I felt that movie like my soul, bro. What else should I say? Actors. Did you say?
Songs. Restaurants.
Dear Mama, Tupac.
Okay.
It's my heart. And of course, it's still gonna be now. It's shit gone. But Tupac, Dear Mama, ultimate song.
Okay.
I felt every word of this song. What else?
Restaurants.
Ooh. Y'all gonna hate me for this one. My favorite restaurant is Olive Garden, man.
Sure.
I love Olive Garden.
I love
Chicken Alfredo, man. Alfredo.
I love some Olive Garden, man. That's my spot. Oh, so look, Jeff, what you have an issue with, man? Before I get to this next one, I want to, because I see Jeff had a comment. What you had an issue with? Put it in the comment. Then we're gonna get to this next one, which is movies. Okay. And when Jeff put it up, we're gonna go to his comment. Okay. But movies is the next one.
Favorite movie?
Well, you said Pursuit of Happiness was,
that's
as far as the actor.
Okay. It's just associated with Will Smith, but favorite movie. Jesus Christ. Might be corny for saying this, but loving basketball is just kind of like my thing, bro. And I also like Rudy. That's like one of my top 2, just because like he wasn't given a chance, but he fought every obstacle in life, bro.
For 45 seconds.
45 seconds. And you're the only player to be carried out that field.
Yeah.
Man, going through that, really was homeless.
Yeah.
Now you got a degree from Notre Dame.
Yeah. Jeff said he had an issue with the trash at the park, man. That was definitely a big issue for me as well, man. And Young said you don't like basketball that much for for that to be your movie.
Nah, look, I didn't dig deep into loving basketball, though, man. It really was just a dude falling in love with a girl, being kids.
Yeah. It was really
I didn't even, when people start breaking it down, he a dog, bro. I ain't got time for all that.
Yeah.
I take that back. It ain't love basketball. I change my mind. It's Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Yeah.
It's Coach Carter, Young.
It's Coach Carter. I done threw some chairs and all types of stuff, man.
Yeah.
Had to pull out the belt one time. I said, "Get it up,
man." Romans does too. Yeah, you eat Romans? Roma?
I haven't been, bro.
Man, Roma's pretty good, man. They got some good pasta there too.
I have to check it out.
Yeah,
man.
check Roma out, man.
So long, bro. Just say.
Yeah. They was, man. They got messages coming in. Coach Carter was a good one. This last one is TV series, man. You got a TV series that
I gotta pick. I can't pick. I gotta go with the Cosby Show because I feel like it showed me a different side of Black people, how we can be a successful couple, successful kids.
Yeah. And
then I gotta go to the Fresh Prince, Will Smith again, because it was, we got the money, but we got real problems.
Right.
You got drugs, you got alcohol, you got a young man trying to reach out to his father and not getting the love.
The hottest scene in history.
Man, you got that. And then if I wanted to chill and get my laugh on, I gotta go to Martin. Hey. So them sitcoms really raised me, watching one after another. I really wasn't a Family Matters guy or whatever. I feel like, Steve Urkel, Stefan was for the ladies.
Yeah.
For that. But them my top, bro.
Man, Martin, Martin, I was just telling somebody earlier, Martin and Will and Fresh Prince, I hate it when people try to not compare, but ask which one was better. And it's two different
Yes,
it's two different stories. You know what I'm saying? Two different settings. Like Martin taught me the relationship with friends, the relationship the with your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of thing.
They were older.
Exactly. Fresh Prince taught us the family part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it was totally different. So I never choose between the two.
No, I don't think you can choose.
Because it's different.
Yeah, we watched Will grow up. When we got to Martin was grown.
Martin was a grown, yeah, right. In a relationship, a full-blown relationship.
Full-blown relationship.
Yeah, man. So,
Best Barbershop Club.
what's up with the world, man? What's got you shaking your head? Honestly.
It's just my word, right? My word is upside down right now. I lost my mom last night. So the world just everywhere, and we live. I appreciate it, but I just can't. I'm sitting there right now. It's so hard to reach back out and tell everybody thank you and I appreciate you. So that's what kind of got me going. Kind of got my world upside down right now.
Man.
I knew I told Young, it took me last night to go see my mom last time or whatnot. And, he was like, man, you think you're going to be able to do it tomorrow? So, yeah. I was just thinking about, like, you just sitting at home and everything. And I was just like, I got to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about interview. I'm like, I'm so glad I came here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Talk about realistic things or whatnot. When I researched, I was like, it's going to be dope, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just an honor to come here and speak and, you know, speak to the people and the questions you got on point, bro. You get a chance to tell your story when you come over here and whatnot and applaud people. I feel like we ain't never really had nobody to tell us like, hey man, that's cool. There's a lot of people, God rest their soul, they didn't get a chance.
They didn't get it,
You know? But I'm honored, bro. But that's what's got my word upside down, man.
Well, man, I'm here to tell you that no loss is greater than any other loss. I've lost my mom, you know what I'm saying? We won't handle it the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's like a thumbprint. You handle it the way it's your way of handling it. I'm here to tell you that it's gonna be hard, but you get better. You know what I'm saying? The situation doesn't, you get better. It stays hard, you know what I'm saying? But you will get through it. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't none of that, oh, with time it gets better and this and that. No, you are gonna still feel what you feel today. It just gets a little better. You know what I'm saying? A little easier, I would say. So that's my word to you on that end, man. I can't tell you I know how you feel, but I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been in that situation. Man, what's got me shaking my head in the world? Really, everything I see on Good Morning America. Brittany Griner, the shooting yesterday on 4th of July. Man, it's just so much that go on. I try not to look at the news, but then I'm scrolling on Facebook, and that's the world. You know, that's world news in your hands. So you still see it, man. But that's what's got me shaking my head, man. Put the guns down, man. And it's not just my community, your community. It's every community that's committing these senseless acts, man. And it's crazy. That's what's got me shaking my head, man.
Best Barbershop Club.
Oh man, do you have a favorite quote?
The dream killer for most athletes are excuses. And I wish they would take the athlete. I thought that's
people. Yeah.
You know, people don't understand their dream is right there. And it's so much hard stuff, but it's just one more step.
Mm-hmm.
I had a kid running the other morning, a young guy, and he had just like 10 more steps to finish. And he stopped, started crying. I said, man, you don't have to do this. It ain't mandatory, whatnot. I said, if you want to go home, you can go home. I said, but I want you to understand something. He was right there. All you got to do is keep going. Like, people understand, like, stuff get hard on you, and you have a passion for something. You keep fighting for that passion. You just fighting and fighting like, God, what's up? When I say God's timing with everything, listen, I love everybody from the coast of I feel like I'm cold at this.
Yeah.
And God said, this ain't what I want you to do. But I'm telling you,
Yeah,
I'm
this is
gonna
it.
rock this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna championship after championship. These kids, I'm gonna mold these kids. Whoever get them, man, he's gonna get you some stuff. And God took that away. Something else, he took that away. But I want to say here, though,
Right.
man, I'm so glad God took that stuff away. Yeah. I didn't see what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm sitting up there instead of riding a bus, I'm on a flight. Going, you know, I'm finna go sit down and talk to Chris Pop, man. I wasn't gonna talk to Chris Pop if I was a big coach now.
Man,
you know?
Tell me about that, man. I was meaning to put that in my notes. Tell me about that experience.
Surreal.
Surreal. Yeah.
Turbulence. People ain't flown yet. That's childish.
Hey.
That's childish.
No, for real. I feel you on that. Yeah.
I got off the plane. I fell to my knees, and they was like, "Bro, what you?" I'm just thanking God we're on the ground. Walked into the Phoenix Sun Arena, and I just started thinking about. I mean, my favorite basketball player, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Like,
That finals.
Kobe was in. I'm just, you know. And then when they walked in, I was like, "Hey, bro, this is crazy."
Yeah, it's real.
He's right there. What's up? What's up, man? Oh, you know, I don't care what nobody say. I ain't listen, y'all. I ain't no group and nothing like that. But I'm just, this man did what he's supposed to do, and he did something on behalf of HBCUs. Yeah. And I was just like, that's so dope. And Coach Monte Ellis' staff, just it was different, bro. Yeah. And the boys get a chance to play. They the first, you know, we're the first group. And they having it again this year, whatever they switching HBCUs. It was a 5-star hotel. To be the inaugural team to play in that was dope. Yeah. And meeting, I didn't know a lot about other HBCUs, bro. I didn't know it was that many. Yeah. And I'm like, you know, graduates, I didn't know about. Yeah. Man. Because we see the swag. Yeah, that's it. We see the swag. It took me to go to North Carolina to know that North Carolina A&T, Winston-Salem State, you know what I'm saying? All them HBCUs out there. It took me to actually be out there like, wait a minute. This is HBCU? This is crazy, man. But you right though, man. That quote, say that quote one more time. I think we're gonna put that in our comments. What's that? The dream killer for most people is excuses. Dream killer for most people is excuses. Man, the finish line is the harder it gets, the closer the finish line. I truly believe that with just piggyback off what you just with that quote. My quote for the day is a old quote that I have said before, man, but I'm gonna say it again because it fits. It's a blessing to be a blessing. Always bless those, and you will be blessed. Hey, move from that heart, man. You move from that heart. Somebody say, man, you gotta, pay the kids, man. You know what God done did for me. Yeah. I did another podcast with my daughter's uncle, and we were just talking or whatever. And Tyler Dean, Young, I coached him first. Tyler Dean was at the house. He stopped by, and the guy was just, doing an interview. He was like, how close are you with him? I said, it's one right here. He said, right there? I said, no, he right here. Yeah. He said, when you start coaching him? 2009? Yeah. He said, he right there. I said, yeah. My mama got sick. That kid just, let me tell you how good the relationship is with these kids. Well, excuse me, y'all. Young men now, yeah. They will pick up the phone. Hey, how you doing? I told Ty, I said, I'm doing horrible right now, bro. Man, God, we praying for you. Bet. Yeah. Every summer, the boys went out to play school. Hey, man. Hey, I'm cooking rotel. Listen, bro, I hate rotel. Yeah. Shout out to Takeem Anderson. I hate rotel, bro. Yeah. I had to cook rotel for these trees, him more and cake. Bro, this all these kids eat is, excuse me again, young men, is rotel. What he say? Young say he started coaching them in 2006, so you cap. Actually, okay, so you 2006 though. But check this out though. I was training in 05.
Uh-oh.
Really in 03.
Uh-oh, y'all.
But it wasn't no, it was just a couple of people. But for real, bro. Like if I don't see you and Jeff coach, I'm not coaching.
Right.
I don't know to use that tool because I told him, I said, it wasn't even about the detail of basketball. Jeff and Young, the way they was coaching,
the personal relationship.
Look at the kids. Like for them, like Young can pull up a video right now, him and Jeff coaching back then in 06.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the smile on their faces.
Yeah.
That means you've made an impact. Like coach, unk, nice, unk.
Yeah.
That's when because our coaches back in the day, they, much love, but it wasn't this.
It wasn't
this like at all. I wasn't going to my coach house sitting down, having pork chops.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's different. So when you see people that, you love doing, it's easy to transition into it. So I don't do that without them. There's no doubt in my heart, bro.
Shout out to Young, man. Shout out to Jeff. Y'all impactful guys, man. Nah, them dudes, they do their thing, man.
Fats Barbershop Club.
What's next for you, man? What's the next thing in this coaching venture?
And I never thought about this, bro, but I say stuff. I bring the same group up, and with Terrence and Tyler and Kay and Roper, we would sit out on the porch or whatever after we get to eat and talk. And that's why I spoke about coaching college basketball. I said I'll be on TV in 5 years, or 5 years turn 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And now my sights, after going to Phoenix, the Phoenix Suns and meeting staff, I'm gonna shoot for the league.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, because it's about connection. I'm making some crazy connections just by doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I just had this dream, bro, and we talking about it now. When I get them the millions, bro, I'm gonna come back here and do so much.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like, and I know people, everybody go off and we know so many people that have made it. And I know you got stuff to take care of, but I'm making it my all because I think that's gonna be the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But come back and do something. You can empower. Like if I had a building, and shout out to the Ruston Complex for building that for the community. But I wanted a training facility also with courts, pool outlet, hire kids in the community. After school, you come work here.
This is where you work at.
But you got to take a class.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know, like, this class could be, hey, Fad, you got something to do today? Nah, bro, I'm chilling today. Well, he's going to come in. He's going to speak to y'all because you said you want to be a barber.
Exactly.
So you want to be a barber. You need to come over here.
Right.
You say you want to do this within the school system. Let me go grab Jill. You say you want to deal with people's mental and help out kids. Let me go help young. Yeah. We got too many people. You know what I'm saying? But if we had a place, we just need a place to set it up. Some of these kids want to be stuff, and you're around somebody telling me, you're not.
Yeah.
I said, man, you crazy, bro. Yeah. But just not knowing and not seeing it, bro, I feel like that's another problem. So that's me, bro. Like, I just think God got that in store for me, bro. And I've always been here. And, I got a chance now. I was telling somebody, I was like, I don't know, man, if I was to move or whatever the case may be, fight through this basketball season with the team or whatever, because it's a bond. I thought it was going to be a little different, in high school, younger, but then shout out to Grambling State University men's basketball, Coach Jackson, Coach EJ, Coach Cobb, man. They been, here with me through this or whatnot. Shout out to HUD, man. Ain't nothing changed, bro. Yeah. And I'm sorry if I missed you. We talking about basketball stuff right now, but team embrace me, bro. It's just love, bro. It's hard to find that today, bro. Love, bro. Yeah. It's hard to find it, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like it's what a lot of people missing. Like, bro, they ain't got no love, bro. I got some love, baby.
Ain't no love.
Ain't no love.
Hey, man, we love does need to be spread. Diddy, Diddy on that spread love, baby. But that's what it is. You gotta spread love, man. Social medias, where they can find you on social media.
Oh yeah. Social media, man, is a blessing and can be a curse depending on how you use it, whatever the case may be. Like we was talking, your run at that run was immaculate. You put that run on Twitter, and somebody gonna say, "Bro, what?" And they get retweeted, retweeted. And so you got somebody really should, hey man, what you got going?
What you got going on? Yeah.
Because we didn't have the eyes. Please, kids and parents, man, push for your kids. Run their social media page. And please, everybody, please take the ACT as many times as you can. Your mama can buy you Jordans and all these expensive clothes. She can spend $6 to take a test and get to college. Or,
and they give it free.
Yeah, they ain't do that for us.
Yeah, they definitely do it for us. They giving it free now. Shoot.
You got tutoring sessions, bro. Y'all got an opportunity, man, to the youth. Y'all have an opportunity to be great, bro. Go be great. You don't have to fit in. People got to understand that the most. You don't have to fit in with nobody. Your dream ain't my dream. Exactly. My dream ain't your dream. Right. But as long as we have them dreams and we trying to achieve that goal, bro, go for it.
Go for it. Go for your dreams, man. Strive for greatness. I'm gonna give a shout out to my wife, my kids. I know they watching. Shout out to Jeff and Young, man. Jordan always coming through, man. Yeah, Jordan Blair, man. I got something coming for you, man. Cause Jordan Blair stayed on. He show up for every show, man. I definitely got to show some love to him.
So square, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So you got any shout outs, man?
Oh man. Man, first and foremost, shout out to God for allowing this to happen. I want to give a heavenly shout out right now to my mom. I want to give a shout out to my daughters, Asia and Madison. I definitely got to give a shout out to Young because he was there with me last night when everything happened. Shout out to everybody, man. It's been love, bro. And I tell you, I love all y'all and I appreciate everything, bro, because this is different for me. But I know my mama's, that's what's happened to me, everybody. Man, your mama was strong, but she fought, man. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yeah, bro, you're right, bro. So,
she fought, and I want to tell you this. She fought. You fought strong for her too. You know what I'm saying? Like what you did for her, that was courage, that was integrity, that was everything under the rims of great guy, great person. You know what I'm saying? You did what you had to do. You fought just as hard as she did. Your fight kept her fighting. I would say that. So go take that with you, you know what I'm saying? And just know that your fight kept her fight. Sure. But look, I'm gonna give something away, man. My wife, she does photography, and whoever is listening, y'all listen to this. The giveaway is, oh yeah, and she won that fight. We're gonna say that because my wife just commented that. One free mini session by J Mamon Photography. All you have to do is like and follow PHAT'S Barbershop Club, like and follow J Mamon Photography, and share this post, and that is it. So you will have a chance to win a free mini session, man. And she is dope with the camera, man. So y'all make sure y'all do that now. Like, share, and follow these instructions that we giving y'all. Jordan said, John is the reason I'm still fighting for my mom. Nothing but love, man. That's what Jordan Blair said.
Appreciate you.
Hey, man, we spread love, baby. We spread love. Hey, y'all, I thank y'all for staying on with us. We started off with a little technical difficulty, but we got this thing rolling. My guy John Goldsmith is in the building with us today, man. This was a great show, man. You came through with it. Hey, you got the link. Whenever you want to show up, man.
That's my name. Don't make me not happy. I know you couldn't have right now. Be young.
Nah, man. Look, I'm trying to do this thing full on, man. You know what I'm saying? So, look, it's right here in the barbershop. Sure. So I'm coming to it every day. Sure. So just look, let me know, man. We can always look. You about to go on your world tour with this basketball coming up, man. That's what, October when the season starts. Now, well, yeah, that's crazy. So you should have a whole bunch, man. So, I want to say this, man. I watched the guy that went to the Globetrotters. I watched him play against FAMU.
Don't jump with that boy.
Do not jump with him.
Great, freakishly great athlete, better person.
Really?
Man, that boy hard to go.
Okay.
Prince Mouse hard to go, bro. Prince is country kid. Hey, coach, where's some ponds at? I said, what?
He trying to go fish.
Go fish. What's up, line?
Yeah.
I got the pole in the back of the truck. He said, man, I'm serious. And I said, it could not have happened to a better kid, bro. That's just really a good kid. It was such a blessing. Like, bro, you finna go do some things. And he ain't changed a bit.
Yeah.
You don't have to still talk. You gone. Hey, man, what's up, coach? You all right? Yeah, I'm good. Better person.
That's good to know, man, because I said I was going to start following him. So that's good. That's even better, man. Oh, man. Thank y'all, man, for tuning in to PHAT'S Barbershop Club. I got John Goldsmith in here once again, Coach John Goldsmith, Graham fam in the building. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all support them. I got my first Gremlin game out the way, so now I'm in there now. I ain't really been to a basketball game before, so I got it in. I'm gonna get some more going. What they say, Prince? Yeah, he is. That's what John Blair was just saying. He's on and off the court. You don't say they not recruiting you. So
man. Hey, before we go, so we took Kay Williams to Baton Rouge.
Okay.
For a recruitment visit. Man, I'm down there just, I'm just shooting free throws. Why young man took a picture of me? Then posted, hey John, they are not recruiting. Every time this man see you shoot, he saw me on TV. Hey bro, that's over. Yeah. You put the ball down and go blue.
Hey, yo, we gotta all sit down, man. We got the mic. We're gonna have to get the mics hot and sit down and run it.
That'll be tough.
Oh,
that'll be tough.
The Porch Life crew?
Oh, that'll be tough. Hey, man, shout out to John, man.
Yeah.
Man, that'll be tough.
Yeah. For real. Hey, y'all, man, I don't want to end it, but we got to get out of here, man, because if I don't do it right now, we're going to keep talking. We're going to keep going. Make sure, make sure y'all go and follow. Let me put this up there. Y'all see that on the screen? Y'all follow those directions that's on the screen right there. And I'm going to play this last commercial, man, and we're going to be out of here.
PHAT'S Fresh Cuts, owned by Ruston's premier barber, Ladarius Fat Mama. At PHAT'S, we get you off the bench and into the starting lineup. Specializing in adults and children, we provide exceptional cuts and personalized services at amazing prices. Located at 415 South Farmerville Street in Ruston, Louisiana. Find us today on Booksy to book your appointment. PHAT'S Fresh Cuts. It's more than a barbershop. It's an experience.